Killing with kindness. Go ahead, go ahead now.
And food and stuff like this here, so I can survive. Give me a few bucks and everything, and I add it up at the end of the day and get me a little room for the night. So whenever I'm not fortunate enough to get the room, I just sleep in the streets wherever I can. It's really humiliating to be shaking a cup 24 hours a day and people just look at you like you're some kind of little bum, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I have had people that walk past me and say, "Get a job, bum." And I said, "Wait a minute, I'm not a bum, I'm a human being." And it's hard.
Go ahead now. Barcode.
At one time I was a contractor. I had 4 employees, 3-bedroom house, blah, 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 blah. And I had to lose it all to realize it was just stuff and give them an apartment, but they wouldn't let me have one because of my felony, because I had a drug felony. And just the hard part was just becoming part of society again. It's like they didn't want me. They didn't want me to be part of their society anymore. I meet a lot of good people, but I believe there's a lot of good people out there, but for the most part, most people, all they care about is themselves. You could be standing there on the corner bleeding and people just drive by you. It's humanity. So many people, what have they been through that makes them so terrified of relationships and people that they just don't want nothing to do with nobody? It's sad. It means people don't want relationships no more. They're so into their internet and so into their Facebook, they got their fake, this is their idol. Internet's become an idol, man. It's like, people don't want relationships.
Go ahead now. Killing with kindness. Killing with kindness. Killing with kindness. Go ahead. Go ahead now.
Michelle, you're homeless here in Venice. Tell me about it.
I never asked to be homeless here in Venice. It just happened to me. I've got 5 minutes of a story, and in 5 minutes it'll go short and sweet. I was living on a farm with my ex-husband, was a farmer of corn and soybeans. Wealthy man. I got to where I thought I was better than everybody myself. Now look at me. I've lived a hard life, and I've lived the hard way. 2.5 years ago, I had a massive stroke before I ever left Indiana. Couldn't get no insurance. Tried to get insurance. Couldn't get no insurance, and my husband, being that he's a wealthy man, made hundreds of thousands of dollars, could not afford to pay insurance on me. There's a lot of programs and resources out here on these streets if you just use them. I can't do no more, I'm sorry. You can't lay down and rest. You know, if you lay down and go into a deep sleep, you're gonna have somebody waking you up, telling you to move. You're not allowed here, you're not allowed there, which I understand that. We're not supposed to be out here. I never chose this.
Luke, we're here in Los Angeles. You're homeless. Tell me about it.
Well, there's a lot to tell. It's amazing what people can do to other people. I especially feel bad for the females here. they get used up in a whole different way. My wife experienced that. But ultimately, I've seen some great acts of kindness here. I've seen some great things. The problem is you get trapped here, and people say, I panhandle for money. People say, get a job. Okay, well, if I had somewhere to rest my head where my stuff wasn't stolen, where I didn't have to worry about blankets, where I didn't have to worry about food, I might be able to get a job. But then also, I've been seen through this entire town now, and now I'm known as homeless. So to get a job, I have to leave the area. I have nowhere to get a shower daily. I have nowhere to keep work clothes. It's not as easy as get a job.
My eyes. Keep looking in the eyes, because when you look in the eyes, you can see the inside. At the end of the day, the heart is the only thing that matters. Guys, the heart. Guys, what's going to get you through life is this. There's a lot that goes on around us that we don't like, we don't get along with, it. We can't, you know what I'm saying, that we disagree with. But if you learn to accept it for what it is, the key word is learn. You don't master it, you don't graduate from it, you don't perfect it, you just progress from it every day. When you learn to accept it, it does become easier to deal with. Attitude is the key. Go positive, trust me, it really does work.
When's your birthday?
True. October 11th, 1965. My first name is Marcel, my last name is Bell. Yes, I am a homeless man, but I'm also a sober man, and damn proud of it.
There you go.
Love and respect.
Amen.
To each and every one of you. I am just a long day, I'm just trying to get a meal, and I'm just asking, humbly
better get a meal with
Let's see how much he's carrying. He's got a backpack with the money. Is it in a wallet? Oh, it really is. Oh, he's not even lying, yo. Are you serious? Okay, so I'll take 100.
This is 40.
Or a pile. No? That's 40, what? 41?
140,000.
That was, I didn't even.
You know, I think of things like that, and also always having to sneak into a place to stay. So much land, and they all fence it off and sign it off. No trespassing here and there. And Americans don't want to share the land with the people, and you know, it's so easy to always to look at the negative things and to look at the bad in man instead of looking the good. And this is, well, sometimes, you know, it's just rough being a hobo. I'm 60 years old and everything hurts, you know, and well, and so the other day I was walking down the road and car after car was, you know, I had already been walking about 4 or 5 hours. Still out in the middle of nowhere, and all these cars zooming by, and some people beep, they wait to get right up on you and beep to scare you or yelling obscenities at me. But then all of a sudden, car slows up and stops close to where I'm at, and man rolls down the window and hands me a $20 bill. And then a little while later, walking further, and now I'm just about out of breath, you know, and thinking about where am I going to stay or what am I going to do. And now the police car comes and turns the red lights on, and I'm thinking, wow, here we go again. Every county that I cross into, the sheriff stops and checks me out, looks for a reason to put me in jail.